Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Degnan. State Police at Hazleton investigating a death in Black Creek Township. Troopers say they were called to a home on Market Street in the western section of Black Creek Township just before 7 o'clock this morning for a reported altercation between family members that resulted in a stabbing. When troopers arrived, they found a 66-year-old woman in the living room dead. Police also found a 43-year-old man and a 17-year-old male also on the property. Both males were taken into custody and taken to PSP in Hazleton. Troopers say after arriving at PSP, it was determined both males were also injured. They were taken to Geisinger, Wyoming Valley in Plains Township for further treatment. Troop in major case has been activated. The investigation is ongoing. Authorities are looking for an inmate who escaped from a prison in Schuylkill County Thursday afternoon. 32-year-old Raymond Collazo was sentenced to 130 months for drugs and firearms charges. He walked away from the federal correctional Schuylkill Minimum Security Satellite Prison Camp in Minersville. He's described as a Hispanic male, 6 feet tall, weighing 210 pounds. If anyone has information on his whereabouts, they're asked to call 911. A meeting of the Crestwood School Board packed last night with over 300 people. What they heard was what the board called a worst-case scenario in order to deal with the district's financial situation. It could mean cutting a dozen teachers as well as teachers' aides and changing the structures of the Rice and Fairview elementary middle schools, due in part to overcrowding. Both parents and students spoke at last night's meeting, urging the board to get more input before making any decisions. Governor Tom Wolf was joined by Auditor General Eugene DePasquale to announce the creation of a school safety task force that brings together government officials, statewide education organizations, law enforcement, community members, school officials, teachers, parents, and students, all to talk about ways to improve school safety and security.
No child should go to school with the fear of not being able to come home. No parent should see their children off to school with the thought that maybe they might not return. I mean, I can't imagine as a father. I can't imagine that unspeakable tragedy. As governor, my top priority is ensuring the safety of all Pennsylvanians, but especially our school children. And that's why today I'm proud to announce the formation with the Auditor General, Eugene DePasquale, the formation of the Pennsylvania School Safety Task Force.
Young students, recognized, teenagers, sometimes we make fun of millennials, but they were clearly engaged, not on just on this, but on so many other issues. They got it, that this is complicated, that there are a lot of different things that have to be considered. It's not just about guns or just about mental health, and not to just say those are two minor issues, but they got it, that this is, even though they had pretty strong views on guns, but they understood there was a lot of things that had to go into to make our schools safer so that these type of shootings or any type of violence in school doesn't happen again.
We'll be hearing more about that in the near future. Today, State Senator John Udechak announced that a number of local communities received LSA grants. Hazel Township receiving over $625,000 in funding for Phase 2 of the Humboldt Industrial Park Transportation Improvement Project. The project will make transportation improvements at the intersections of Forest Road and Maplewood Drive and White Birch Road and Maplewood Drive to address existing deficiencies in traffic congestion as well as improving safety. Also, the City of Hazleton getting $150,000 for Phase 2 for the Downtown Hazleton Business Incubator and another $150,000 for renovations for City Hall. Hazleton Police will receive $150,000 to implement a group violence intervention program. And Whitehaven Borough gets $25,000 for the Whitehaven Community Library Engine House project. If you'd like to see a full list, you can check them out at Senator Udechak's website. A nationwide honor went to a Schuylkill County brewer that has been producing high-quality craft beers since 1829. America's oldest brewery, D.G. Yingling & Son in Pottsville, has been named the top producing craft brewing company in the United States by the Brewers Association. Yingling ranked #1 on the top 50 craft brewing companies list. The company came in 6th nationwide in the top overall brewing companies. Yingling beer available in 21 states across the country. Coming up on WYLN News, honoring those who went above and beyond to help others. Plus, if you're a fan of fairs, there will be another to add next year. First, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Clouds to clearing overnight with a low of 19. Tomorrow, St. Patrick's Day, sunny and 43. Sunshine on Sunday and a high of 42. Monday, sunny with 39. But we're watching a storm Tuesday into Wednesday. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Are you in good hands? Call Gary McNeilis of Allstate Insurance for all your insurance needs. The McNeilis Agency has 2 locations to conveniently serve you, 1092 North Church Street in Hazel Township and Hometown Village Square in Hometown. Their quality, service-oriented agency will make sure you get the coverage you need at a price you can afford. Call in Hazel Township at 570-454-1981 or in Hometown at 570-668-5133.
Are you in good hands?
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
The Northeastern Pennsylvania Red Cross held their annual Heroes Celebration last night at Mohegan Sun Pocono in Wilkes-Barre. WYLN's Julia Wiegand has more.
The Red Cross celebrated 20 everyday heroes at their annual Hero Celebration at Mohegan Sun Pocono's Keystone Grand Ballroom in Wilkes-Barre last night. The Red Cross has served the area for over 100 years.
We have nomination forms. We always send them out to like 911 centers, to bigger police departments, fire departments, newspaper reporters, and we say, hey, anybody do anything good last year that you remember that stuck in your mind? And of course, our staff and our board, we cut out newspaper articles throughout the year. So they're nominated and we're presented in front of a committee of my board, and the heroes are chosen in that way.
The award categories included law enforcement, emergency services, animal rescue, medical, firefighter, and Good Samaritan.
The Law Enforcement Hero Award went to Brian Schoonmaker. Hazleton Police Detective Corporal Brian Schoonmaker encountered a man having a heart attack during a shopping trip to the Wyoming Valley Mall. The off-duty officer quickly jumped into action, providing CPR. Detective Corporal Schoonmaker acted swiftly when recognizing the signs of a heart attack. He was able to put his extensive training to work, ultimately saving the man's life.
Husband and wife Rachel and Matt Kniff, along with their friend Nathaniel Sam Altmiller of drums, each received a Medical Hero Award.
We boarded a flight to Disney World with our children. So it was us and Sam's wife and our 5 children all together. And during the plane flight, there was a recognized medical emergency right in the seat behind us. So they were asking for medical personnel to come in and step in. So we did. She was complaining of chest pain. We were able to secure her airways. She started going in and out of consciousness. We were able to administer some baby aspirin and really work together as a team. And she was able to get off safely and to the hospital.
Other heroes were recognized, including Nathan Truitt of Nicholson and Garrett Schneider of Montrose as emergency service heroes, Kara Connolly of Dunmore as an animal rescue hero, Eric Soda, David Reinheimer, Keith Reinheimer, John Birdie, and Ted Sherrill of Shavertown as firefighter heroes, Carson Crossley of Wyoming as a Good Samaritan hero, George Isgrove of Wilkes-Barre as a Good Samaritan hero, Esteban Steve Azokar of West Pittston as a Good Samaritan hero, Jeff Labrowski of Scranton as a Good Samaritan hero, Peter Sidari of West Pittston and Amber Ankadovich of Wilkes-Barre as medical heroes, and finally, Richard Snowden of Dallas and Michael Lycan of Shavertown as Good Samaritan heroes.
When you hear all this bad news in the country, in the world, and locally, it's nice to be able to honor somebody who did something good, who just decided to do something to try and help a local person. It's truly an honor to be able to honor these people for what they did to try and help their fellow man.
Each hero was recognized and sent home with a plaque. Some were even chosen by either local senators, representatives, or congressmen to receive a proclamation. Reporting from Wilkes-Barre for WYLN News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
Thank you, Julia. Residents in Cunningham are wanted to join a brand new Crime Watch group. The first ever Cunningham Crime Watch organization is being formed to unite the community and keep the streets safe. Organizer Daniel Rymond took the Pennsylvania State Police Citizens Academy back in the fall, which inspired him to work with the police department on starting the Crime Watch.
I took that program and through Chief Harris, our new police chief of Cunningham, who started in January, I presented it to him and he was all in favor of establishing a Crime Watch program. This was further detailed by beginning a program factoring in community awareness, community participation, education, and prevention.
An inaugural meeting will be held next Tuesday for any resident who's interested in learning more.
We're engaging all residents of the borough who are interested in becoming a member of the team to come here, listen, and voice your concerns, and we can further that by providing you with an application to participate in the Cunningham Crime Watch program.
The newly formed group will welcome guest speakers to educate people on crime and what to look out for. The meetings take place Tuesday, March 20th, 6 o'clock at the Cunningham Borough Building, and if you'd like more information, you can contact the mayor at 570-788-4385. Lackawanna County officials have unveiled plans for the first ever Lackawanna County Heritage Fair coming in 2019. Organizers say the 5-day post-Memorial Day event will celebrate our area's cultural and ethnic history. The fair is scheduled to run from May 29th to June 2nd next year at the Pavilion at Montage Mountain. Attendees will pay an undetermined admission fee to support the event. In addition to the admission fee, organizers will work to secure sponsors and vendors who will pay fees to help cover the expenses. The county will only provide the location, and officials will not spend tax dollars on 2019's inaugural fair. Coming up on Ringtown's News Choice, a sham rockin' event tomorrow to benefit autism. Details in Community and You. Plus, we're getting ready to cheer on the Cougars. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
At the Joyce Insurance Group, we offer insurance tailored to your needs. We protect what matters most to you.
We've been serving the needs of thousands of clients throughout Northeast Pennsylvania since 1955.
Our professional agents are dedicated to providing you with a great insurance experience.
With 62 years in business, our clients are the reason that we care the most.
Ask any of our 5,000 plus satisfied customers, and they'll tell you the right choice is Joyce.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to watch archived shows and a live stream of our broadcast shows. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. WYLN, we're your local network.
On WYLN, everyone, I'm Gary Pern. I'm very pleased to have these two lovely ladies back with me, Peggy and Elaine from SAFE, of course, supporting families with autism everywhere, a great organization we love to partner with here at WYLN. And we're talking about the second annual Shamrockin' for Autism. And it was so great the first time they decided we have to do it again. So Peggy, I'll start with you. This is coming up this weekend, okay? The 17th, of course, St. Patty's Day. Why, you know, like Shamrockin', like, yeah. From 7 to 11 right here at the Valley Country Club. Yes. So, now I'm going to go to you first only because you said that there were some Irish dancers coming.
There are. The McElligott School of Irish Dancing out of Strasbourg. They're going to be, this is their first time with us, but they're professional dancers and it's going to be great, and maybe they'll have a little join in even while they're there.
So I mean, that's a whole reason to go just for that. I mean, you could like maybe get a little lesson in Irish dancing.
That's it. You'll be teaching it soon.
Well, yeah, you know what? you don't want me on the dance floor at all. But Eileen, this is a great event. This was the first, you did it the first time last year, and you had such an outpouring of support. You guys said, oh my God, we got to do this again.
We did, Gary. Thanks for WYLN for always being, our platinum sponsors and supporting everything we do. We appreciate it and for having us back. It was a great time last year. Everybody loved it, so we had to do it. But more importantly, the community, our family and friends, really made it a fantastic event, which allowed us to expand our programs at SAFE. We now have a musical minds program for the little kids, from like 2 up until about age 11. We have an art program now, and all of these things are funded by these type of events that we couldn't do if it wasn't for our local community, our families and friends, and the generosity of them all.
And you guys, it's very important to know, you guys are a nonprofit organization, 501c3, correct?
Correct.
So, I mean, every dollar that's raised goes right back into making sure these programs are running and functioning for the children and young adults are right here in our community. So, so we have this event, the second annual Shamrockin' for Autism. It is $50 per person, but you get a lot for that $50.
You do.
Could you tell me?
Sure. Yeah, it's $50 per person. You'll have a 2-hour open bar. We'll have 2 carving stations, plated hors d'oeuvres all night. There are, as we said, the Irish dancers. Everybody coming in will have an entry into our grand prize drawing, which is 16 tickets for the rail riders in a suite with parking, the Penguins, the Wilkes-Barre Penguins, and also greens fees and cart fees at the Valley Country Club. So everybody that comes and pay a ticket receives an entry into that. And everybody will get a favor at their table. Wonderful. The Irish dancers and
Ruben, our DJ.
Ruben Vargas, our local DJ, who has stepped up and helped us and volunteered his services. So it will be a great time. Everybody had a blast last year. So come on out and shake your shamrocks with us, Gary.
And this is great because you're also getting 2 hours of the open bar, so wine, beer, soda, all in the $50 ticket per person.
Correct.
And then there'll also be some tricky trays, 50-50s, the DJ music, so everything going on all night from 7 to 11 down at the Valley Country Club. All the benefits, safe, and the great programs are doing. Did we miss anything?
If you can't come to the event and you just want to come down and get some turkey trays, it's open. The tricky tray part is open for people to come in.
All right,
so
wonderful.
if you only have a little bit of time to pop on down, come on down.
Wonderful. It's a great event. We had it last year, and such a great event going on, and back again to support all these programs. And again, Peggy, go to you real quick. Anybody who wants more information on SAFE, how could they get a hold of you guys?
So we have a website, www.autismsafe.org, and we have Facebook page, Autism Safe, Twitter, we're everywhere. But if you want to give our office a call, 570-822-7259. And we constantly update our calendar because we're getting not only our events, but we support and we collaborate with different people, and we post their events as well if we think our members will be interested.
Wonderful. So a lot going on. And again, for more information, it's all been up on your screen. You can give them a call, go to their website, get the tickets because we're going fast. This is a great event down at the Valley Country Club this weekend, March 17th, St. Patty's Day. What better way to spend it than shamrocking, right?
That's it.
All right. Thanks so much for joining us here on Community and You, everyone. We'll catch you next time here on WYLN.
Northeast Pennsylvania. Scenic beauty, close-knit communities. We're neighbors helping neighbors. Lehigh Valley Health Network is bringing you leading-edge cancer treatment that's close to home, robotic surgery for quicker recoveries, world-class heart care and access to top specialists. All from Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton and our 15 community locations. Neighbors caring for Greater Hazleton and beyond. Lehigh Valley Health Network.
Independent Life Home Care offers in-home non-medical care with RN, LPN, home health aid, and companion services in Luzerne and Carbon counties. They accept Medicaid waivers, VA benefits, long-term care insurance, and private pay. Call 570-904-8822 for a free assessment.
See this Paul Mango ad? He's a phony. These people behind him, actors. No real Republicans support Mango. That's because Mango is the leading advocate for Obamacare. And get this, Mango's company is a leader in promoting outsourcing jobs to India and Mexico, and got a $2 million no-bid government contract from Tom Wolf. Obamacare advocate, outsourcer, Wolf contractor. Paul Mango. Phony campaign. Real liberal, wrong for us.
Hi, I'm Isabella Falvello. Join me for a wonderful new cooking series, Ciao Bella, featured here on WYLN TV 35.
Monday. A man is dead after his vehicle struck a home in Schuylkill County. It happened Sunday afternoon just before 2 on State Route 54 in the village of Locustdale in Butler Township. State police at Frackville say a 69-year-old male was driving the pickup when it went off the road, struck a fence, a parked vehicle, then a house. No one that was in the house was injured. The investigation into the crash continues. Tuesday. West Hazleton police arrested a wanted man. According to police, they encountered 24-year-old Jared Azar of Shenandoah near the Pantry Quick. The man was taken into custody after they found that he was wanted out of Schuylkill County. Police discovered that Azar was in possession of heroin and crystal meth. He faces 2 counts of possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance, 2 counts of possession of a controlled substance, and 1 count of possession of drug paraphernalia. Wednesday. Luzerne County Community College in Nanticoke joined schools from around the country in National School Walkout. The walkout supported the increase for school safety nationwide. Thursday, Hazleton City Council tabled 2 ordinances that were not properly advertised. The ordinances tabled by Council deal with real estate tax. Originally, Council had that tax at 1.5%, which was above the amount allowed. After it was noticed, Council had to change the ordinance, but it was not advertised for public inspection. Now, they have to do that. Friday. State police at Hazleton are investigating a death in Black Creek Township. Troopers say they were called to a home on Market Street in the western section of Black Creek Township just before 7 a.m. Friday for a report of an altercation between family members, which resulted in a stabbing. When troopers arrived, they found a 66-year-old female in the living room, dead. Police also found a 43-year-old male and a 17-year-old male also on the scene. The investigation continues in Black Creek Township. That's your weekend review, sponsored by Four Blooms Restaurant in Drums.
Get ready. Tomorrow, the Wyln sports crew will be in Bethlehem to bring you the Hazleton area boys basketball playoff game against Abington. The game will be hitting the screens here at 1 o'clock Saturday afternoon. Join Marty Burns and the entire Wyln sports team for the game. Again, Wyln bringing you Hazleton area versus Abington boys playoff game live Saturday at 1 p.m. Go Cougars. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on Wyln News.
For 4 generations, All-American Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram has been treating their customers like family. Stop in to get the lowest financing options and best service around. Whether you're in need of a Ram pickup with a Snow Dog plow, or have an active family lifestyle, or simply want to show off your fun, adventurous side, All-American Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Tamaqua has a wide variety of inventory to choose from. Stop in now and take advantage of the spring sales event.
I'm Tiffany Cloud, host of The Storm. The greater Hazleton area is my home, and I'm proud to bring communities together through the power of television.
For creative cuisine and handcrafted cocktails, visit Four Blooms in Drums.
WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the Children's Programming Report is on file for public inspection at WYLN, 1057 East 10th Street, Hazleton, PA, during normal business hours, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday.